What is up, GE2?
How's it going?
Hope everybody's having a fantastic time. We have some Rocket League action coming for you.
College ball.
College ball.
College
Collegiate Rocket League.
Damn right.
What are our teams?
We got WSU. We got UW.
UW Huskies. Let's get happy about that. We got WSU Cougars. Oh my goodness. What a matchup we have here for you today. We're hopefully going to get to a best of 7. That's plenty of Rocket League. You guys should be excited about this. We got some great teams, great players here for you. Oh my goodness. Should be a good time.
Wait for this match to pop off, man. 3v3 Rocket League.
Yeah.
College ball. Nothing beats it.
We've been playing 2v2 basically yesterday and today, and now we have a new player on the map. Enter player 3, 3v3 Rocket League. This is going to be super exciting. If you can hear my voice, check out the main stage. We got some great Rocket League action coming for you right here, right now. GE2, Northwest Esports hosting. We've got Jake. He's going to be introducing your teams. Hand it over to him.
All right, thank you, Mr. Memlo. How's everybody feeling today? All right. For some of us, this may be the moment we're waiting for. For those in the GE2 Rocket League circuit, they're waiting for their $5,000 check. Hopefully you guys will stick around for the finals. I'd like to introduce both of our teams for our collegiate show match. If I could have the University of Washington team come up on the stage here. All right, far left here we have Trevez, got PunToast and Draxion. Go ahead and make some noise for the University of Washington team. All right, and over here we've got Washington State University. Guys, please come to the front of the stage. All right, over here at the end we have James, TinyLettuce, and B900 Cool. Please make some noise for Washington State University Rocket League. All right, so the format is a best of 7. We should be able to figure out who the victor is for obvious bragging rights until the next GE2. So let's go ahead and get the game started. It should be an absolute amazing game. Thank you guys so much.
All right, let's give a warm welcome to our players as they get set up behind their controls, get their settings figured out, join into the lobby. We're gonna have some amazing Rocket League action coming for you. Players getting their headsets on, they've got their game faces on. Are you ready to watch some Rocket League? All right,
there we go.
There we go.
So we've seen the UW players play today so far. We've seen Drax, we've seen Trev, we've seen all the guys there. The WSU guys, the dark horse right now. What's up with them?
So I do know a little bit about this team.
Really?
So I played him against B900 Cool in competitive, and especially 2v2, and he's an extremely strong player. Cool. I don't know much about TinyLettuce, so we'll have to see. He's a little bit of my dark horse. But I do know James. James has actually played in my competitive 2v2 and 3v3 Rocket League games.
Really?
So I've hosted my own events. Memlo.us is my website. You can check that out. And he's actually played in those events, and he's done fantastically.
Good.
So we'll have to see what he brings to the stage here, but I already know he's a super strong player. But we have seen Drax, we've seen Trevez. They've been playing 2v2 together, fantastic team duo right there. And we've seen PunToast, he was playing earlier with Soren Arts.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic player as well. So those 3 together over at UW, I mean, that's a force to be reckoned with.
Just good pedigrees all around. I mean, you know all these players, they're all great. I think we're in Game 5 tonight, actually.
This should be super exciting. These players are going to be playing 3v3, so that means that they can be a little bit more risky. They can take those chances that we're going to see some high-flying aerials. This is going to be Rocket League at its best.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. And earlier we've seen 2v2. With 3v3, tell me how much changes from that?
So 3v3, you have that extra person in the match, so you can be a little bit more risky and a little bit more dangerous on offense. Then you can also coordinate with your teammate so that he rotates back behind you and supports and covers the open net. So we're going to see a little bit less scoring, we're going to see a little less solo play, and we're going to see a lot more team play. We're going to see passing, we're going to see people looking for each other outfield. This is going to be extremely exciting Rocket League. I cannot wait. These guys are really quick players. They're adaptive. They really know how to play well, and their game mechanics are there as well. They are playing these rocket-powered battle cars and knocking into a soccer ball into the goal. I mean, this is just incredible. This isn't a first-person shooter. This isn't just your typical run-of-the-mill side-scroller. This isn't Smash Brothers. This is almost an esport of its own, taking over things like FIFA. I mean, everything that this car does is how you interact with the ball is so important. How your car makes that contact can determine whether or not you have a powerful hit or a weak hit. If you hit it with your wheels, you'll see that deadens and softens your hit on the ball, and it'll be a lot slower. If you hit it with the bumper, though, or the top of your car, man, you can really drive home some goals and some really powerful shots.
So it's like, it's knowing your angles, but also just knowing how the ball's going to react to your vehicle and how you want to use that.
Absolutely. And with soccer, you have just a two-dimensional field. The play is almost completely on the ground. Even though the ball might be lofted, players are typically playing most of the game with their feet. And if they're catching it with their chest or their heads, they're dropping it back down to their feet. So it's a very two-dimensional game. In Rocket League, we get this Z dimension. We get this third dimension where players are lifting themselves up into the air, coming off of the walls. You'll see players sitting on their back wall, waiting for a ball to come at them, and they will deny it. They'll knock it off into the corners, and they'll back it off. Just like you might in basketball. Somebody throws something up and you bash it off your own backboard. I mean, this is a whole new concept coming to soccer, and these guys are some of the best at it. So we're going to see some amazing Rocket League.
Yeah, and soccer is a great sport, and I love it. A lot of respect for the players and the fans as well, but Rocket League to me just captures that fun and it's extra Z factor for you so much better that way.
Absolutely.
What's your bold prediction?
All right, so knowing what I know about Draxion, Trevez, and PunToast, they are fantastic players. PunToast actually playing on keyboard and mouse, so we'll have to see how that plays out for him. I know he's a fantastic player, so these guys are really good. On the opposite side of the court, we've got TinyLettuce, which I am not as familiar with. But if he's playing alongside James and B900 Cool, I mean, these guys are fantastic Rocket League players, and I think that's going to be a very difficult thing. I am seeing a 4-3 in the favor of WSU. As much as I love the Huskies. And I hope for the best. I am seeing it go in the favor of WSU.
You know what? I think I'm going to do a reverse of you. That way we can have a little animosity going on here, a little bet going on, you know. Because why not, right?
A little favoritism and bias coming from the casters.
Gotta have it.
I hope you guys are excited. This is amazing. Playing esports Rocket League, a video game, up on a stage like this is so cool. All right. Let's get some praise and some love for UW. All right.
What
How about WSU? Where's our rivals?
Give it up. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. Well, the game is underway. Let's start calling it out. Trevez with an opportunity right here. Comes off the backboard as James will knock that aside. B900 bringing it over to James. Let's call out these vehicles. James over here in the Batmobile. This is straight out of Superman and Batman. This is a slightly flatter car. Has a little bit different hitbox. And sometimes you'll see players whiff the ball as it kind of goes over their head as a slightly lower hitbox. PunToast with excellent control. Dropping that one in front of the net. Most of these other players are playing with the Octane, though. This is a little bit stockier car. Kind of looks like it should be a doorstop. Trevez coming up with a goal. Unbelievable shot from him. Just 30 seconds in this game. Coming off the backboard. Great pass from Draxion. Trevez beating out James for an open net right there.
That bip from UW off the bat. Love it.
Really well done here by him. We're going to see slightly different camera settings as well. As you noticed me jumping into players, they're going to have slightly different preferences on their camera settings. And we're going to see some great Rocket League. Oh my goodness, these guys are already off to a great start. UW coming out with the first go-ahead goal. B900 Cool is also an interesting car. He's playing with the GTR. We actually have a real-life version of that just behind me. It's bright, it's red, it's made by Nissan, it's a GTR, it's a Skyline. And B900 Cool is playing with that car right now. Jumping in, PunToast coming in with a nice touch on the ball. Trevez trying to follow that one up. We're a minute into this game, and it's only 1-0.
High-flying action as it is right now. These teams love to stick in the air and have the ball flying to and fro.
PunToast putting that one off the backboard. Draxion off the crossbar. Tiny trying to do everything he can to keep this away from his goal. Trevez trying to follow it up. Doesn't connect, though.
Denied.
Draxion trying to keep this in the offensive zone. James going up for it first. Beat out by B900 Cool. He'll get the first touch on that. And PunToast on the counterattack, able to get it out of his zone. And now we have a counterattack. Draxion trying to put that one on target, knocked aside by B900.
Yeah, he was right there, cool to just knock it out of there and get on the other side of the pitch.
PunToast able to knock that one on to the backboard. James is there, and he'll knock it aside. Waiting for a shot from Draxion. What a nice touch by B900. And he has his savior medal already for this game. He has 3 saves. That's incredible right there. That's a statistic and a fact right there for 2 minutes into this game. James is up for a nice lofty pass over to the mid. B900 is there, back off the backboard. Trevez with a knockaway. And PunToast will gain up ball possession in the neutral zone. B900, keep that one in the offensive zone. Does not want it on the WSU side.
Not at all, like the bodyguard right there. Loved it.
We're just crossing halftime, and Draxion coming up with a goal of his own. 2-0 lead for UW. Let's go Huskies
right now.
What a shot here by Draxion, recognizing the fault of the defense, not able to get back at home in front of their own net, and really capitalizing on that.
Using the air to your advantage, always a smart move.
Really good job by him. Maybe seeing a little bit of boost starve coming out. UW doing a great job collecting up offensive boost and making sure James and B900 don't have any. TinyLettuce able to retreat back on defense. He'll contest Trevez in the corner. He's coming away with the ball. He's tossing it to the center for his team. James knocking that one on. That's a lot of power coming from that shot. Draxion with an epic save in front of net. 900 is up for this, and he'll knock it in. What a pass play coming out from WSU.
Slam dunk there from WSU. Cougars are coming back.
James with a beautiful dish out to the mid, and Trevez is not there. B900 knocking it in for the goal.
You gotta love the style points too on that last one. That little dip on the end.
I'm going to retract my statement. That's actually not a GTR Skyline. As much as I want to get hyped and show you guys where a GTI Skyline was, he's actually playing on the Jaeger 619.
Ooh, so, the Hunter.
Little correction there. Sorry about that, folks. Trevez will gain up ball possession here at the neutral zone. Good first touch by him, but knocked aside by the defense.
Easy block right there.
2 minutes remaining. It's a 1-point lead. UW trying to put everything that they have into this offensive aggression right here. James knocking that out of his zone, and B9 will fluff a whiff, and James will take over possession in the neutral zone. Tiny looking for a pass, and now Draxion with ball control off the backboard. Can PunToast? Oh, no, he cannot. PunToast looking to finish that one, and James will come out with ball possession here. He's got an open net at the moment, but he passes it over to Tiny. Tiny put into this one off the backboard. 900 is up for it, but doesn't quite connect. James keeping this in the offensive zone. PunToast and Draxion back in their net, finally able to get it clear out to the midfield. Oh, James, what a touch right there, but puts it into the corner. TinyLettuce trying to keep this into the offensive zone. James is there. He'll collect up the ball. He's trying to put a shot on target. Off the post and down, not in the net. B900 cool with the ball possession in the offensive zone. WSU, oh my goodness, the amount of aggression coming out from them in the past minute and a half.
Yeah, you know, their time's looking down. They're down by 1. They want to tie it up so bad. You can see it from James right now.
Great aggression coming out from the Cougars as B900 cool keeping this in the offensive zone. Not a good play there, and PunToast will take over ball possession. No, it will be TinyLettuce keeping that in there and bouncing it off his teammate Trevez, knocking that away from the upper 90 of his goal. Some shots getting really close here.
Cougars right now. Popping
James with WSU with a goal.
There we go. Tied up, folks. Tied up.
High octane matches right here. Players are just still feeling each other out, and with 40 seconds remaining, James securing a nice aerial goal. You'll notice how he rotated his car so the top end could hit that, so you could get a little bit more power. James with a great shot on target right there.
Half a minute left. We're almost there, guys.
PunToast getting that to the offensive zone. Demolition coming out for B900 Cool on PunToast. And he's up for this aerial, and he puts it under the crossbar. What a shot placement right there.
Cougars come back with a double points right there, unanswered. Hit a lead, 21 seconds left. Check it out, B900 Cool is styling.
He's styling and putting that under the crossbar. James actually looked like he was called off on that. B900 saying, hey, look, I've got this. You just collected the boost, and if I miss, you can come in next.
That's good teamwork right there, to trust your teammates.
Absolutely. Good comms on their part as PunToast keeps this in the corner. Trevez trying to keep it a little bit further away, and B900 cool. They're not done. They are not done.
He's in there, folks.
Great plays coming out from the WSU squad, beating out Draxion and putting a shot on target. 10 seconds left, and they've completely reversed the scoreline.
Yeah, exactly. Cougars are now fire.
Unbelievable. They went from 2-0 down to now 4-2, 4 unanswered goals.
Right now, the UW Huskies are just socked in the mouth.
UW just trying to get a consolation goal, maybe something that gets them some momentum going into game number 2, and it'll be WSU's game to take game 1.
Cougars, line it up!
Let's get wired for these Cougars. All right. We're going to have game 2 coming for you in just a second as we review this stat line right here. We've got B900 Cool coming up with not only 3 saves, but also 4 shots.
Yeah.
He's all over the field.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got defense, 4 shots, 3 goals. Got the hat trick that last round.
That's a fantastic stat line right there. Followed up not too shortly behind by James, doing a great job supplementing and supporting him and making sure that he's got the opportunities to take some shots.
Right.
That's a great teamwork right there. TinyLettuce taking up the last spot on their squad, but not to be without anything. Like, he's still doing a fantastic job on their team, filling out their rotation, make sure that they're there. I'm sure that we'll see more from him in the next coming games as he gets familiar with playing against UW. This is a new setting. They're not used to that. Trevez coming out on top for his team. That's not actually something we see typically.
No.
In 2v2, we see Draxion kind of take the leads and the reins.
Exactly. But you know what, though? He's hungry right now. He's a little bit angry. He wants to get some shots in right now.
Absolutely. So we have a goal for 4 shots for Trevez and a goal for 3 shots from Draxion, but 3 saves coming out for Trevez. We're seeing him doing a lot of work at defense. We'll see if PunToast rises to the occasion and can do some work on his own.
There you go.
All right, well, let's get going into game number 2.
Let's see if the UW Huskies here can answer back.
All right, let's get live.
There we go.
For game number 2, UW versus WSU. 5 minutes on the clock. All right, what do we have in action for us right now? PunToast going head-to-head with B900 off the kickoff, favor of Draxion. He collects up the ball, but interrupted really well and deftly by James. B900 with a shot opportunity knocked aside by PunToast. James will take over ball control in the neutral zone. Tiny keeping this one in the offensive zone. PunToast says no and knocks out the entire distance of the map. James on a lofty aerial, and TinyLettuce will keep that in the offensive zone. We'll see whether or not PunToast can do anything in the goal. As B900 knocks that around him, Draxion will take over ball control, trying to get that out of his zone.
Yeah, good corner shots right now. Keep it in corner. It's that safe zone we love to see here in Rocket League.
Yeah, that's a safe zone for sure. Teams have a hard time shooting from those corners, so the defensive team wants to keep that in that corner so that they don't have shots taken against them. We're 45 seconds in this game and still not a lot of shots taken. Some offensive aggression coming from WSU.
Exactly.
Cougars looking really good right now. They're rotating and they're collecting those boosts. They're stealing it out from the defensive team. Drax able to finally get that out of his neutral zone. He's in the offensive zone. He shoots that in front of the net, and PunToast was there. But James will knock it aside.
James is right there waiting for him.
Oh, what a placement shot there by Tiny as
James comes up.
Oh, he knocked aside by Tiny. What a misplay there on defense. Or the offensive zone, Tiny knocking away James' shot. Great pass play, though, and Trevez will counter.
Trevez comes back. See, make a mistake. Make a mistake. Punish him every single time. Trevez comes up, sees the ball, and just dances it in.
UW taking the lead on this game, just like they did in game number 1. Misplay, unfortunately, coming out from James and TinyLettuce. But B900 set up TinyLettuce on that, and it looks like a fantastic pass play. We'll see if that continues and see if they can make up any other goals for this. Oh my goodness, that one was off the crossbar. PunToast looking for an opportunity to score. They are not done. They're relentless right off the kickoff.
Those dogs right now getting a little rabid out there.
And just a small misplay is all it takes for UW to counterattack and get a goal of their own. Tiny finally getting that out of his zone. B900 is there.
It'll make or break
now
you.
Draxion on the counterattack. Trevez put this one in the corner. A lot of the UW players looking for an opportunity to gate up some boost and put this in front of the net for their teammates, but no teammate there to follow up. WSU doing a great job of getting the ball out of their zone and keeping some offensive pressure.
Drax just going past all defenders right there. There's Trevez. Oh,
I think Draxion just tried to do a 1v3. He just put it past all 3 players. Really a lot of aggression coming out for him. B900 looking for a shot opportunity. TinyLettuce trying to keep it in ball possession, but unfortunately gives it away. And now Draxion with an air carry going the opposite way. Knocked outside to PunToast. PunToast is there for it. Can he put a shot on target?
Trevez.
Oh, and James cleaning it up with garbage, man. Make sure that there's no shot on target.
So get that out of my house.
That's right, absolutely. James keeping that one in the offensive zone. TinyLettuce is up for it, but this one's slightly off target. Draxion will collect up ball. He's going through the neutral zone, and Trevez will keep that ball possession as PunToast will come in into supplemental pass.
Oh, near miss right there.
James with that deadly Batmobile of his, gaining up some ball possession, brings it up the wall. He's looking for a team out front. B900 is there and waiting. TinyLettuce looking to knock something in off that backboard. We are over halftime, and this is a much different game from game number 1.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Less scoring going on, you said beforehand, and just good rotations everywhere.
We're seeing a great job done by both teams. Minute 40 remaining. PunToast able to get this one out of his zone. B900 Cool looking to rotate around as TinyLettuce takes up ball control. He drops this one in front of his own net. That's a scary place to be dropping a ball, and James will recover. B900 Cool trying to get this one out of his zone, but Trevez is there to keep it in. We're looking for PunToast on the rotation, and PunToast throwing this one in underneath the crossbar. James again on the defensive zone. Keep this one away from the front of this net, and PunToast punishes. What a shot by UW.
There we go. UW on a tear right now.
Trevez with a beautiful pass over to the midfield, and PunToast, look at him rotate his car. The amount of car control that these guys have in the air is incredible. PunToast punishing the WSU squad. They're up 2-0.
Good shot right there. And Cougars right now hurting during this match.
And PunToast will keep this in the offensive zone. B900 looking for a pass play out. TinyLettuce is there, but Drax will interrupt. He's taken across the neutral zone with a nice air carry toss off the backboard. Is his teammate there, Trevez? No, off the crossbar for him. Good shot there by him, but unfortunately just slightly off target.
Yeah, Drax loves just to be the one-man army right there, and it's charged down the field. Love the aggression.
A little bit of a bump play coming in. WSU a little bit mixed up on where they want people in the rotation, and now it'll be James coming in to toss this one into TinyLettuce. Trevez and PunToast upward on the defensive zone. James trying to keep this in the offensive. They've got some really good aggression coming out. PunToast and Trevez are sitting back a little bit more on defense, letting Draxion be their kind of aggressive player. James at B900 not afraid to get up there and be aggressive. TinyLettuce filling out the rotation wherever he can.
Smart move by the Huskies. You know, they're up 2-0 right now. Play it smart, play it cool, let Drax have fun.
Absolutely. Well, 12 seconds left. Any goal here will most likely be a consolation goal as time is dwindling down for these Cougars. We're looking at a tied-up series, 1-1 in just a few seconds. As that ball touches down, that'll be a UW victory.
Your Huskies tied it up. Give it up.
All right. Fantastic job by our UW team.
Yeah.
Fantastic job by PunToast, actually coming from his third place slot last time in his team and actually stepping up, rising up to the occasion and finishing in first.
And the great thing about both scores were done by pure mistakes being done by the other team and then punishing them once again.
Really capitalizing on that, doing a great job. Trevez again, another goal for him. We're seeing some good rotation coming out from him, making sure that they find each other on the pitch and are doing a great job. James at B900 looking really good on the offensive zone. We'll see whether or not the rotation continues and whether or not they can keep up with this UW squad going into game 3.
Yeah, I think UW at first round were kind of shaky because they were just not warmed up yet. But here they are, they're warmed up. And
they were still in that 2v2 mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
That's absolutely
all
true.
The problem was.
All right, well, we'll be going into game number 3 right here for you as we put another 5 minutes on the clock. Game 3, UW versus Washington State. We've got Huskies versus Cougars. All right, teams are joining in. What do you think is going to happen? Can we get some hype for UW?
Okay, hold up. Cougars, where you at? Where you at?
There they
I
are.
see you right there. Give it up.
Get loud for your local team. Represent. We've got James taking over ball control in the offensive zone. We're 10 seconds of this game, and still nothing quite happening yet. Jack's coming up with some ball possession as he's on a high lofty aerial off the post. What an opportunity from Drax. B900 Cool taking this one through the neutral zone. Setting up PunToast. PunToast is up for this early. Almost as soon as Trevez hit that, PunToast was flying.
Batman's always there, man.
He was not willing to let any Cougar get in his way.
No, sir.
B900 doing a great job double touching that one off the wall to himself. PunToast taking over ball possession. TinyLettuce trying to get this one off the zone. Trevez is there. James to interrupt though. We'll see what Trevez can do. Set up his teammate in the midfield zone. And Draxion is there with another shot. James knocking that one aside. Good deflection by the Batmobile.
Give him that angel wings, folks.
We've got an entire Octane squad on UW, and we got a little bit of card variety coming out from this Cougar lineup.
I like a little variety out there, you know, keep things a little bit interesting.
We'll see whose benefit comes out. We have a tied up 1-1 series for both these collegiate teams. James waiting patiently. Trevez will contest first. Draxion up next. puts it off the sidewall. B900 is up for a lofty aerial, trying to keep it to himself. PunToast knocking this one aside. James is there. He's up for it himself. He's able to put it on forward to B900, but this will be knocked down by Draxion, kept out of the zone, in and into the corner. PunToast trying to find his teammate on the clear, but they are low on boost. James trying to do a great job setting up his teammate. B900 is there, putting off the back wall to himself, but TinyLettuce not ready for the shot, and now they'll be interrupted by PunToast. PunToast bringing it to the other side. 3 minutes into this game, and we're seeing a lot different game.
Yes.
These teams are really starting to feel each other out. Yeah. They know where the other team is going to be, and they're playing pretty defensively. Not too much offensive aggression, a couple selective shots. That's about all that we've seen.
Just good rotations all around, smart defense, and smart boosting.
Good shot or good placement in front for Trevez right there. Looking for a shot from Draxion. PunToast is up for it, but James will knock it past him. B900 with a great first touch as Trevez interrupts. He was looking for a goal. TinyLettuce dropping in front of the net, but Draxion says no. Trevez with the clear. Oh, good car rotation there from James, but does not find the back of the net. PunToast says no. Draxion trying to bring this one in front for his teammate, and not quite enough. We have just crossed halftime. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this game.
Scoreless still. Anyone's game right now.
A lot of back and forth. We're seeing some what seems like almost ping pong action.
Yeah, exactly.
One team will take it down to the opposite end, and then we see a long clear coming from the opposite team back into the zone, and then it just floats right back and forth.
Oh yeah, just solid defense the entire round. Been loving this.
Just trying to find the chinks in the armor as TinyLettuce dropping this one down. PunToast is up for a lofty aerial, looking for another touch. Drax to try and help him up, but B900 cool. He is just too good in that midfield zone, knocking that one into the offensive zone, and now it's back. PunToast looking to punish these Cougars.
The flying circus right now. Everyone's flying around, getting great shots and great defensive moves.
TinyLettuce trying to get this one past Draxion. He says no, keeps it along the sidewall. Good patience here coming out from B900 as James will interrupt first and B900 will follow on. This is going to drop straight down. That's a tie. It's a really, really difficult spot to read if you're the defense. As it comes off that ceiling of that back wall, it will waterfall right back in front of the net, and that's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, it's hard to read where it's going to fall based on your viewpoint and how it's going to fall.
James with a shot off the backboard. What an opportunity there for WSU. B900 Cool will deny Draxion and takes over ball control in the neutral zone. Looking for a teammate in the midfield. TinyLettuce is there and he'll try and help out.
Minute left at 9 o'clock. Still 0-0. Anyone's game.
Just one goal will do it. PunToast keeping this one away from Trevez, but also away from the onslaught coming from WSU. B900 is up for it, looking for a touch off the backboard. No one is there, and now PunToast with an opportunity to clear the zone. TinyLettuce will get there first. He's just trying to keep that ball possession away from UW with all of his touches on the ball. Demolition coming out from PunToast. I believe that's our first one.
That's it, man. Oh, no.
And that'll lead to an offensive aggression coming about from UW. What a great demolition. Knocking out one of the players will take out that rotation, make it really difficult for the defensive team to get back in place. 30 seconds remaining. Trevez with this one, putting it to the corner. TinyLettuce trying to keep this one in front of the net, and Draxion will be there, but James trying to keep that one in front of the net. All we have is PunToast back for UW, and he keeps that one high. Two high-flying UW players, Draxion and Trevez were up for that, trying to keep it away from the front of their net. B900 Cool with a shot opportunity right here, decides to level it off for Lettuce.
We're going to see OT here pretty soon if no shots go in.
6 seconds left. We have to wait for that clock to hit 1 and the ball to touch the ground. What a shot coming up from James. And now the time will be elapsed. We're going into overtime.
Cougars put their hero capes on, but wasn't enough.
Wow, what an opportunity for James. He was surely looking to secure the victory with that touch right there. Unfortunately, not there. And now we are in overtime.
So how does OT work there?
So overtime is a sudden death situation, golden goal, where one team just has to make a goal happen, and we will go on forever in overtime until one team will secure a goal. And with the 0-0 lead that we have right now, or the setup that we have right now, it can go either way.
Oh yeah, there's been so little mistakes this whole entire round. I've been so impressed by all these guys.
Draxion waiting patiently as PunToast looks for the clear. He's still got plenty of boost, and he's trying to beat out James, who does not have nearly as much boost. He'll rotate back as Trevez comes into the rotation. He's got a high, lofty aerial. He's trying to find PunToast off the post. What an opportunity there from them. B900 Cool is credited with the save, but I'm pretty sure he's kissing that post for all that help.
Oh, yeah.
Trevez with a shot opportunity. Back off the post. James is there to deny. PunToast keeping the aggression going. Great outlook coming out from UW as they had a lot of shots.
They were just like colliding over and over again, trying to get a shot in there. Just didn't work out for them that one time.
Good coordination coming out from PunToast and Trevez. We see as one player will hit the ball, the other one will be up in the air almost immediately, knowing where that pass is going to be and looking for the shot opportunity.
Shot for
James comes through for
Pops
WSU.
it in. Cougars up 2-1 right now.
And
Quick shot, James.
They are super relieved. You can see B900 Cool sign of relief as James secures the goal, putting them ahead in this best of 7 series,
Nice.
2-1.
See, round 2 had a couple of mistakes here and there. Round 3, 0 mistakes going on right there. All clean action.
Really good action. James coming away with the 1 goal of the game.
Yeah.
What a stat line for him, making sure that he secured that for them. Let's just talk about these team titles for just a second.
Sure.
So Rocket League is now in its 6th season. 6.
Whoa.
6 seasons.
6?
And to get to the highest level, you are noted or known as a grand champion.
Okay.
And you are awarded what is known as a grand champion title.
Okay.
There are 2 players over on the WSU squad with grand champion titles. That's B900 Cool and James. And to get to that level, these guys have to put in the time, the hours, and they are just fantastic players as a result. Now, we have seen Draxion and Trevez and PunToast do a fantastic job.
Yes.
But when you're up against those titles, sometimes that can be scary.
Yeah, exactly. It's, you know, these 2 guys are just heavy hitters. They've earned their stripes. They've been in there studying the tapes, playing on YouTube, doing all the work they need to get better at this game.
Well, they're definitely showing it right now. That stat line is looking really good for James and B900 Cool. Let's see if they take that aggression and bring some of that into game number 4.
Oh.
We're going into game number 4. Let's get loud for UW.
All right. What about my Cougars, though? Let's go! There you go.
All right, well, 5 minutes on the clock. We're going into game number 4. We have a 2-1 series lead going in the favor of Washington State right now. But PunToast looking to set that line to be even.
Early aggression there from the Huskies.
Some great aggression coming out from Trevez and PunToast, trying to put this in front of the net. James is there to knock it away.
Cougars right now trying to go up 3-1. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Get some extra innings going on, extra insurance runs.
Good pass out by James, looking for B900 in front of the net. Not quite there for the pass, though. And this will go the opposite end. James is there, but this is dropping in front of the net. B900 Cool with an epic save, trying to get that out to the clear. TinyLettuce not quite ready for this one, and Draxion trying to finish, but knocked aside by B900. Draxion was coming in quick, wanted that goal.
Beautiful. Get shot like a bulldog out of there.
And 2 demolitions coming out, one for Draxion and one for B900 Cool. Taking some teammates off the pitch and making sure that they've got a better rotation.
Nice. Just good bruiser styles. Love the Barbarians.
TinyLettuce trying to keep this one out to the corner, but PunToast will put it on. B900 Cool, playing it safe, playing it cool, puts it down the entire pitch. Drops it in front of the net. Draxion with an epic save, trying to keep that one away from his net. Trevez will take over ball possession in the offensive zone. He's looking for a teammate in front of the net, drops it down, but interrupted by James. Draxion trying to do what he can to keep it in the zone. TinyLettuce says no. TinyLettuce coming up with a nice long clear into the offensive zone. James looking for a teammate, and B900 Cool will finally be there. He's trying to set up a teammate, but they're not quite connecting on some of these pass plays.
Exactly. A little bit spread out right then and there. A bit like boost deficient, but they're okay, though.
We'll have to see who gets the first goal. We're seeing some decent aggression coming out from this UW squad.
Yes. 3 minutes left on the clock right now. 0-0 once again. Here we are again.
PunToast doing a great job clearing the zone. Able to get that across pitch. Did not want it going back up the same wall. Draxion putting this one off the high board. Trevez is there with a shot and he will go in. He gets demolished for the goal. But UW coming up with the first goal of this game. Off the backboard, is able to read it before anybody else can get there. Great shot by him. And he's not even on the pitch. He can't even celebrate.
His dying breath makes a shot.
Absolutely. Fantastic play coming out from him. He put it all on the line to take that goal. PunToast putting this one in the offensive corner. TinyLettuce will be there first, but PunToast isn't done yet. Puts it in front for his teammate. James will knock that aside. Draxion is not finished. B900 Cool with an epic save off the sidewall. Great stat line coming out from him. He's got plenty of saves to his name in this series.
Once again, here we are again. 1-0 right now. Close game. 2.5 minutes left. Right now, the halfway point. And I still think the Cougars can come back and win this one.
Absolutely. Draxion trying to keep this one in the offensive zone. Looking for a teammate to take over ball possession. We got James rotating back and setting up B900 Cool. He'll take that across the neutral zone, and TinyLettuce will take over ball control. B900 Cool looking for an opportunity to pass it to his teammate off the backboard, but it's interrupted by the UW squad. PunToast waiting patiently as James is up for this one, and an awkward touch might lead to an opportunity here for the WSU squad. Does not find his home. That ball did not want to go in.
But just good pressure there in the blue zone by WSU. Smart playing.
And TinyLettuce off the crossbar. He is looking for some aggression, looking for some goals of his own. Oh my goodness, what pressure coming out from him.
That crossbar just came in and saved the bacon for UW.
Trevez will take over ball control, trying to knock Draxion out of the way so he can gain ball possession. PunToast trying to keep this in the corner. TinyLettuce trying to set up a teammate in front of the net, but no one was there. Trevez will be the one to clear the zone. James off his own backboard. B900 Cool is there, but Trevez for UW gets his second of the game.
Ooh, just MVP mode.
What a shot there by Trevez, beating out the entire WSU squad, knocking it in. He's battling it out with the best of them, doing a great job. And now we have a 2-0 lead. They are trying so hard to tie this series up.
They're going to go all the way today, folks.
It's amazing to me, almost after every kickoff, PunToast is there. You'll notice like the next touch off of a kickoff is almost always PunToast. He just has a mind for the game. He knows what that ball is going to be, and he's looking for those opportunities, gaining some offensive possession.
Did his homework.
And early control. PunToast off the backboard, looking to do it himself, puts it off the backboard again. B900 is up for it, but James, look at the touch. TinyLettuce trying to get it out of his zone, knocked in again by PunToast.
Minute left.
Draxion looking for a teammate in front of the net. James whiffing the ball, uncharacteristic for him, but he's got that Batmobile and he'll recover just nicely. Lettuce finally getting a nice toss upfield. B900 is up for it, and that'll be a goal for the WSU squad. Watch this play happen. This is incredible. This is teamwork to its best. TinyLettuce setting up a beautiful pass upfield. Draxion was up for it. He was ready for the pass. He was looking for the interception, and B900 Cool says, no, yo, I've got this. It's going in the back of the net.
From downtown, baby.
And that's a 1-point lead now for the UW. B900 Cool and TinyLettuce looking great on the field together.
Plenty of time and clock for James and team to tie it up here.
TinyLettuce to interrupt, trying to keep this in the offensive zone. B900 Cool trying to help him out. Nice little dribble from the net, and Trevez will do his best to keep this away. Draxion putting this on the offensive zone. B900 is there though, and he'll gain up ball possession. Watch out for his dribbles, and interrupted by Drax. I was about to say watch out for his dribbles because he's probably going to flick it on you, but Drax coming up very strong in the defensive zone, knowing that his team needed him to interrupt. James with Batmobile putting it off the backboard. They have an opportunity here to score. This ball's up, nice and lofty. 2 players up, 4 seconds on the clock. PunToast will look to just touch this one down as his team secures their lead. UW taking game number 4.
Huskies bite back in the throat right there, going up 2-1, even out 2-2 now.
So in a best-of-7 set, you just need one team to reach 4 wins first.
Yes.
And they're doing the best they can to force game number 7, it looks like.
My kind of game.
Tied up 2-2.
Game 7.
We're pretty much in a best-of-3 at this point.
Oh yeah, we're there.
There's potentially only 3 games left.
That's it.
Well, let's look at these stat lines real quick. We've got Trevez coming out with 2 goals for both his shots. 2 shots, 2 goals. What a stat line for him.
100% all day.
But don't count out WSU.
No,
B900 Cool looking fantastic on that pass play, coming out from TinyLettuce. James doing a good job on the defense, trying to set up his teammates. Maybe they could do a little bit more, grab up some boosts, make sure they're setting up team plays. What I want to see is some more lofty plays. I want to see some aerials. I want to see some high-flying action off the walls.
I feel you.
I want to see a ceiling shot. Let's see who can do that. And let's see some nice little stunts. Rocket League action.
Yeah, you want to see some 360s. You want to see some pirouettes.
These guys have the mechanics. They are strong players. They know how to do it. It'll be interesting to see what they can do. All right, we're going into game number 5. These teams are ready. They're hyped. Let's get some action going for WSU. Let's get loud for WSU, the Cougars. All right.
All right, now back to the Huskies. Let's give it up, Huskies.
UW represent. All right, we're going into game number 5. We got Draxion looking up for a high aerial. Trevez not quite done shooting. Puts this one off the crossbar, but James is there to knock it aside. Just 10 seconds of this game, and we already have a ton of aggression coming up for UW as they put one in. Draxion will be your goal scorer in game number 5.
That's been the plan all along, I think. Just act a little timid at first, and then game 4, hit him. Game 5, hit him.
Well, Draxion doing a fantastic job right there. Puts it off the backboard to himself and off of the nose, the hood of B900 Cool. That ball went in.
Shot.
We're only 15 seconds in this game, and that's what they want. They want that early lead, and they want to hold it. Trevez with an interesting back pass touch here, and Draxion is off the backboard to read it. PunToast keeping this in the offensive zone, and demos B900 Cool. This one's in front of the net, but a little bit too far for Draxion as he'll collect with the ball and tries to split it back in. James to interrupt.
That could have been really bad out there for the Cougars, but
Trevez with a nice touch in front of the net. Draxion looking for a shot, and Trevez beating out the goalie. UW with their second of this game.
Getting it in. Trevez is doing beautiful work right there. Beautiful shots. Sees the defender from James and goes, nah, I don't know who you are. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know what you do if you're James in that situation. You're just sitting still in front of the net and you've got somebody looking to take a shot on you. You have to do something, and he jumped for it, but it wasn't enough as Trevez found that perfect corner, lower corner, and puts it on target. 2 goals for UW.
Great shooting there.
We're just a minute into this game, and we're looking like a much different game from game number 2 and game number 3. Those games were a little bit slower as teams kind of played a little bit more defensively. We're seeing some nice action coming out on offense from UW. B900 Cool off the backboard looking for a shot himself. Doesn't quite connect with it. PunToast will bring it to the opposite zone. Just beats out James, but he'll put it in the corner.
Cougar shot just a little bit off right now. I'm going to recess just a little bit right there.
PunToast again trying to put this off the backboard. You can see as soon as PunToast touched that, Trevez was up for it again. They knew what they were trying to do, and they were trying to set each other up. B900 trying to set up James. He tosses it back center. All 3 WSU players are up for this one. B900 putting that shot on target, but Draxion will interrupt.
James out there on his own.
Pun doing a great job getting this one across the midfield line. A little bit back and forth action. TinyLettuce up for a nice lofty aerial, but neither team plays on the ball. Trevez up to Draxion, trying to set up in front for his teammate, but James will touch it aside.
Safe corner right there. Trevez going
Ooh, and B900 Cool does not like Draxion. Put in a little bit of shade out there as he demos him. And now Trevez trying to set up PunToast. What a great pass there. And unfortunately, just a misplay coming out from PunToast. But this leads to a counterattack. B900 Cool will not let this go unheard. Oh, and he puts it just a little bit high. What an amazing flick possession from him. And doesn't quite find the back of the net. WSU trying to counterattack, trying to find something, some kind of momentum, and it just isn't there.
Just got a little bit too much English on that one. Got a little high on him.
Yeah, trying to bring his billiard mechanics into this, and it didn't quite work out. James trying to set up B900 in front of the net. Still an opportunity here as he backflips and keeps this one going. Trevez bringing it out of his zone. Gains up boost and is now bringing it to the corner. Good ball possession coming out from UW, but man, some of this aggression is coming out for this WSU squad as James now able to finally...
There you go, Cougars.
Cougars coming up with their first goal of this game.
Yeah.
Good touch past the last defender and able to secure the goal. No one's home, so he knows he has an open net. He takes his time and places that shot. Good job by him.
Exactly. Good shot right there. Stay cool in there. Stay in the pocket. Get the goal.
Draxion and B900 to contest in the midfield. TinyLettuce is up for this one. Trevez trying to get it out back to the neutral zone. James is there as he sets it up for his teammate. Coming off the back wall, B900 was there. Now Trevez looking to clear this out of his zone. TinyLettuce will interrupt. 2 minutes on the clock. Time dwindling down for the WSU squad. If they want to make some kind of comeback, now's the time to do it. Minute 50 remaining. James is up for a shot. Bump on Trevez by B900. Knew James was going to take that shot. Gets the bump. Good attempt there, but does not end up with a goal.
The bar just denied him once again.
Draxion with a good interrupt. His teammates up for it, but PunToast will be there actually. James just narrowly keeping that one out to the side. Draxion looking for a shot opportunity. Just B900 Cool back in net.
Good rotation work there from WSU. Beautiful work.
UW is peppering that net though. They're taking shot after shot.
Trying to find any hole in the armor and exploit it.
Less than or just coming up on a minute now remaining. Draxion trying to do something to cross the neutral zone and get a shot on target. B900 finds TinyLettuce, but gets demolished for his pass by Draxion. A lot of good demos coming out now for these teams. They started to feel each other out. They know where people are going to be, and they're making sure they punish the person.
Exactly. It's like being in like the box for a couple of seconds. You're knocked out.
Trevez trying to set up a teammate in front of the net. There are 2 people back at home for the Cougars, though. Draxion looking for something. James will clear this out to the midfield, and PunToast sends it right back in.
Puts in the corner.
PunToast getting demolished. There's a lot of demos coming out. They do not want any extra shots happening, and PunToast was looking to take a shot.
No lost love here from the two teams.
A little bit of more lofty plays will help out UW as time ticks off the clock. And that's one of the best strategies actually to waste some time is to get that ball nice and lofty as it ticks off.
Yeah.
But B900 Cool is not
B900
dead.
Tied up.
Don't count them out yet. B900 Cool coming up with a great pass off the backboard from James, and he finds it right underneath that crossbar. What a rifle of a shot. 72 miles an hour. Holy cow. What a shot by him.
Flying.
Well, they're not done. 20 seconds remaining. They really want to push overtime. Maybe they can do it in regulation, though. Still enough time.
Any one shot right now. Any one shot.
TinyLettuce is waiting in the middle field as his team was trying to set him up for something. James trying to keep this in the offensive zone. TinyLettuce is up for it. Gets a touch towards the midfield zone. We've got multiple players up for it. B900 Cool trying to keep this in front of the net, and it drops down. We are in overtime. 2-2, and we're tied up in the series 2-2. Oh my goodness. Which team will have the lead going into the next game?
My kind of game, a slobber knocker, just fists flying everywhere, shots going everywhere.
James knocking that one away from the center of his goal. That is his savior medal. That's 3 saves for him. Draxion trying to keep this along the sidewall. PunToast is there to try and keep it in. Draxion down and gets interrupted, and this one's going the entire distance as WSU is now in the lead in this best of 7 series.
Oh yeah, look at that beautiful shot.
Unfortunate touch from Draxion leads to a B900 Cool long sniper shot of the goal.
Where it works, crowd. Look at that.
A little bit of celebration coming out for this team. We've got some interesting pumpkins coming out on that boost from TinyLettuce. These guys are looking happy. They're looking proud.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a look at this stat line real quick. We have 8 shots coming out of 2 players, James and B900 Cool. I told you to look out for them earlier, and it has not ended. These guys are fantastic players, doing a great job. B900 Cool, 2 for 4. Yeah, he's got 50% shooting percentage right now.
You can see how they earned that Season 5 Grand Champ status. Aggressive, love it.
Yeah, they are up early. We're seeing a great play coming out from Trevez and PunToast trying to find each other, setting up the passes, but they're not quite connecting. PunToast with 2 shots himself, 7 shots total for the UW squad. Don't count them out. They're not out of this yet. There's still plenty of opportunity, but they did lose this game, so we'll have to see whether or not they can rally back and try and push game number 7. We're going into game number 6 to fight off the #1 team, which at right now is Ham Beast. So we'll see whether or not anybody can take them on. A fake kickoff coming out here for UW as B900 Cool will get his first shot of the game. But smart play coming out from UW. They had confidence that last man back, knew somebody could be there to clear it out, and now they've got some offensive pressure coming out for them.
Cougars might probably be a little bit more aggressive, trying to seal up the series as fast as they can.
Well, B900 looking for another shot opportunity. TinyLettuce will finish up, and I think that's his first of the series. Beautiful shot coming out for the Cougars.
The lettuce is real.
Lettuce is real. B900 Cool finding him beautifully on the far side of the field. Hopefully their comms were there because that was a great play, and I really hope that they were talking about it.
Oh yeah, I love a little bit. Batman.
See a little bit of a Cookser wheel wiggle coming out from James as his wheels are going back and forth, and that's what one of the pros does. So they get kind of hyped about the next kickoff, and that's what they do. They rock their wheels back and forth.
Get your energy going.
30 seconds of this game, we've got a lead for WSU. That's their first lead in the past couple games.
Exactly.
So UW's doing a great job of getting the first stat line. So
now Cougars have a great opportunity. Just play smart, good defense, wait it out.
Oh, and this is PunToast over to Trevez. What a great passing play for them. Doesn't quite find the back of the net, but that's what we want to see from them. Some great passes down to the corner, catching the team off guard. TinyLettuce off the ceiling. I was asking for it earlier. I was looking for a ceiling shot. B900 taking a shot after it, and Draxion will be the save on that.
Draxion the denier over here.
Ooh, James trying to set up his teammate in front of the net, and B900 Cool coming up with a goal.
Cougars, look at them, hungry, they're angry.
They're looking so comfortable right now with each other. Great back pass off the backboard for TinyLettuce, and B900 Cool. Ice in his veins.
Exactly, MVP, baby.
Oh, he's looking for it, that's absolutely true. And now they've got a 2-0 lead, and they're looking super comfortable.
Exactly, like I said earlier before, just stay smart, stay cool, good defense, and you're fine.
Draxion trying to keep this in the offensive zone. He's got some good pressure coming out from him and PunToast. B900 Cool, though, says, I'm going to put this the entire distance of the field. Now James with the shot opportunity, puts it off the near post. TinyLettuce will have to retreat, trying to keep this one off to the side wall. He collects it back up, and now PunToast and Trevez looking to bring this into the offensive zone. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, and looks like it's just WSU pressure right now.
Exactly, just smart pressure, but not overcommitting yourself, staying in your field.
TinyLettuce looking for another shot right there, knocked aside by Draxion over to his teammate Trevez. We'll see whether or not they can get this out of their zone, as B900 Cool and James have been unrelentless in the past minute, trying to keep this in offensive zone.
Yeah,
nice toss over there by TinyLettuce, but no one is there to slam it home.
Shove the ball down their throat and they can't get it out of there.
Draxion is up for this one, trying to keep this in the offensive zone. PunToast waiting patiently midfield. TinyLettuce is up for a nice lofty aerial, throwing it over to James. James throwing this down the middle. PunToast is there. He will return fire, puts it off the backboard. B900 Cool coming up off that backboard. That's a smart play by him. If the backboard just bounces off, players know where that ball's going to go, and they can disrupt, and they can try and take a shot. But B900 Cool is there, and he interrupts, and now we have a shot opportunity for James, and he secures the goal. WSU with their third of this game.
WSU Cougars!
What a touch there by TinyLettuce. He was up on that backboard and drops it down beautifully right there for James. What a shot coming out for this WSU squad.
What I tell you, Batman is always there.
Batman was there, and he was taking out the Gotham trash.
That's right.
PunToast is high flying off his own back wall. TinyLettuce getting really comfortable. Oh, and B900 Cool puts it off the crossbar in the post. That junction. James collecting up the ball, puts it up the sidewall to try and slow it down. PunToast will be there, but interrupted by James. As I switch cameras, we're looking for an opportunity for B900 Cool to clear it out of his zone. Trevez interrupt, keeping this one in the neutral zone. Draxion will wait patiently as James throws this one back in.
Knocks it over.
Some good plays coming out from this WSU squad. They're really trying to find each other on the pitch. They're getting comfortable.
You wanted to see high-flying action? You got it, bud.
Absolutely. Well, Trevez is trying to find his teammate, and James will interrupt. And now TinyLettuce will knock it out of the zone. Trevez will be there, and he rifles a shot on target. Two players are there to make the save. Desperation save coming out of James.
The double save.
We are at 90 seconds remaining in game number 6, and WSU not only with the lead in this game, but also the lead in the series. This is do or die situation for the UW Huskies.
They gotta get 3 scores, in the next minute.
We had 2 demos come out right there, and TinyLettuce to clean it up. TinyLettuce will be your 4th goal of this game. Wow, and WSU just looks on fire.
Oh yeah, they are in sync, and I'm telling UW right now, bye, bye, bye.
Well, absolutely. James coming across the goal right there, making sure that one of the players was demolished so there would not be enough people at home for the save.
That's right.
Nice kickoff there for WSU. B900 Cool is up for it. TinyLettuce to finish it off. Put it in front of the net. Draxion is there. Knocked aside by Draxion and PunToast. What a great team effort to secure that save.
UW right now just looking scared, looking demolished.
We'll have to see if they get a goal of their own. They've got limited time, and Draxion coming up with his first of this game. UW with a first goal in game number 6. It's B900 Cool doing everything he can to save that, but drops it out in front, and Draxion punishes him.
Yeah, just trying to fire back, see what you can pull off.
He was ready and waiting, and now they're limited time. Minute left, 3 goals. That's a tough feat. As a fake kickoff in the opposite direction. Now B900 Cool up to James. James back down, and PunToast will interrupt. This one out to Draxion, but Trevez will take over. Trevez trying to set up one of his teammates who he knows is following him. James is there to interrupt. And as time starts ticking off this clock, this is looking like a Cougars victory. If you're a Cougars fan, you should be pretty happy about this. 35 seconds remaining. PunToast starting to fake out the defense. Not ready for a shot of his own. 30 seconds remaining. James knocking this one out to the neutral zone. Draxion is up for it. B900 Cool looking for the shot. And they will retreat back on defense as they wait for UW to bring this out of their defensive zone. TinyLettuce trying to put this down, but Draxion will be up for it. And he's trying to get something over the head of James, but James says no, and he throws it out to his teammate. TinyLettuce up for that. They're really reading each other well on these passes. They haven't finished. They're not done. They're looking for opportunities to score or create chaos. TinyLettuce off that backboard.
Shoots it again.
And PunToast will say no, and that'll be the scoreline as WSU are your victors. Say hello to this Cougar squad. We have James, B900 Cool, and TinyLettuce. Great job by them. But I don't want to say anything negative about UW.
No,
Great
no, no,
job.
no.
Good showing coming out from Draxion.
Give it up.
PunToast and Trevez. That was your Collegiate Rocket League series. Congratulations, both teams, but especially WSU.
Oh yeah, great plays all around. Great, just everything's great. I love it.